So I had my coat on because I had went outside. I had to get back on here and redo this live. Um, because I had got a copyright infringement or a copyright mark on my video from earlier because I didn't put that I don't own the rights to the songs that I was playing. So and I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that. Um because I was so busy vibing and I was in the zone. I just forgot. So I'm just gonna redo the reading. I'm gonna redo the reading. Um I think I might pull a new deck of cards because I put these cards back in the deck. So what I'll do is I'll pull a new deck of cards. But okay, so what I'll do is I'll give you the summary of what I was talking about in the previous video. Um okay, I'll give you a summary of what I was talking about in the previous video and the cards that I can remember that I had pulled from that reading and that live. I'll bring back up and try to find them in the deck. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull a set of new cards to reconfirm the message, okay? So I'll do that because I'll just do that. So starting off, I did a spread. I did a 3-card spread for 2019, and then I did a 3-card spread for the energy for this month is what I did. And basically for the 3-card spread for 2019, what I was receiving was slow and steady wins the race. So trust your process, basically. Trust your process this year. And what I had been touching and making points on in my live, my previous live, was that we've set the intention in the year prior. And then for me personally, in the year prior or in the year before, this year, 2018, I personally, for me, I was setting my intentions, you know what I'm saying? But there were moments when I was rushing the process. You know what I'm saying? Like I was setting my intentions and I was trusting the universe to help me carry out my intentions and move me forward. But then I would rush. You know what I'm saying? And try to do things that I didn't feel comfortable doing, or I know that I knew I shouldn't be doing, or you know what I'm saying? The list goes on. So in this year, can y'all please be fucking quiet? Like every fucking time I get on here to do something, they make all the fucking noise in the fucking world. Like what the fuck? I'm about to go outside. Oh my god, I can't. Let me see pause real quick. Hold on. All right. So with the reading that I did prior when I was talking about 2019, basically I was talking about how in the year before, in 2018, we kind of was rushing. We were rushing through everything. You know what I'm saying? We were rushing through. I hope y'all can hear me. We were rushing through everything. I'm gonna have to go outside. I'm gonna have to go outside. I'm gonna have to go outside and do this damn reading. Do shit out here. Stop it now. I'll be outside. I'll be back. It's cold as shit outside. Oh, it ain't that cold out there. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Is it raining out here? No, it's not. Shit. All right, so I'm gonna have to do the reading. I'm gonna do the reading out here, outside. It's raining a little bit. Fuck. Every single time I get ready to do some shit, it's like, ugh. All right. Maybe I could sit it right here. All right, so I'll sit it right here, and I'll try to do the reading right here. So okay, so basically from the year prior, 2008, what was happening was we were setting the intentions, but we were also going through a healing process. So it was like setting our intentions and getting things done, but at the same time, we were rushing the process. You know what I'm saying, and there may have been moments where you with yourself the processing and the time that you needed to get through your processing, basically. And so basically what I was saying in regards to transitioning from last year and then going into this year is that this year, let's start off the year with pacing ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm getting. Pace yourself. Don't rush. You know what I'm saying? And another point that I had made was another point that I had made was you know, everybody's new year, new me. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the ball drops, or as soon as January the first hits, that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? That's not the reality of your transitioning. You're not going to quickly transition like that from, you know what I'm saying? It takes a process. You know what I'm saying? It takes time, basically. So don't try to wake up the next morning after the ball dropped talking about some, you know what I'm saying, new year, new me, acting like you not going through, still probably still going through some of the things that you've been going through, or not at least still going through it, but you're still like trying to wrap up your healing, you know what I'm saying? Or you're still like, there's some things that you're still working on. It's okay that there's some things that you're still working on in your processing, you know what I'm saying? Because the good thing is you're not that 2018. You know what I'm saying? You've gotten through all of that shit. But what I'm saying basically is continue working, but keep working at your own pace. Like, don't rush just because of the hype. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a new year, new me, you think you're supposed to have everything perfect right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? No. That's just like transitioning from being a meat eater to being vegan. And this is just an aside and an analogy that I'm making, because that's also something, that's a process that I'm going through, where I I'm trying to eventually transition from being, you know what I'm saying, not vegan, and then going into being at least vegetarian, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a process. Like, it's been a process because shit has happened to where I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't always just fucking eat how I would like to eat, you know what I'm saying? Because of my situation. And so, like, things happen to slow down the process and have me just, you know, go through the process of experiencing. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful of experiencing in this year. Basically, is what I'm getting. Be mindful of experiencing and be okay with experiencing, because in you experiencing, that's your process. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was getting for the energy for 2019, is that when we're starting off this year, process, you know what I'm saying? Trust the process and allow yourself the experience of the process. Don't rush anything. You know what I'm saying? And what I was saying was, if you set the intention, you know what I'm saying? And because again, this is something that I resonate with. If you set the intention, if you've connected with people to match your intention, and then if you've put action behind you setting the intention, and you networking, and then you've put your own action into it, there's nothing left for you to do but just sit and watch things move. You know what I'm saying? And then to continue to work on yourself. That was another thing that I brought up in the previous reading that I have to redo, is that while you're watching and waiting and processing, allow yourself to work on yourself and focus and be committed to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I was saying too often time we are more committed to the goal than we are ourselves, and we forget that we are the fountain from which that goal comes from. You know what I'm saying? Everything will wellspring outside from out of us. So if we don't work on us, then the goal is not going to get accomplished the way that you want it to get accomplished, because you're not focusing on yourself. You know what I'm saying? First, you're not loving yourself. How do you expect to attract a mate that's going to love you the way you need to be loved? You're not utilizing your gifts and your talent. How do you expect someone else to believe in your talent? You know what I'm saying? How do you expect to attract those people that you need to attract to you to get your talent up and rolling? You're not going to. You're not going to until you find and are confident in what it is that you and who it is that you are. You know what I'm saying? And so that's basically what I was talking about in the previous reading as far as 2019. Trusting the process, committing yourself to yourself, and then allowing everything to naturally flow. And that's what I got basically for 2019. And then to finalize that, you know what I'm saying? This year is going to be a big year. It's going to be a really big year, because I see all different types of shit happening. I see all different types of shit happening. Good shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but emphasis on the trusting the process. You know what I'm saying? Trusting the process. And even so, even what that even can be is that can be a reflection of us looking back at 2018 as well. You know what I'm saying? Where in 2018 did you trust the process? Okay, you get what I'm saying? Where in 2018 did you trust the process? And then where in 2018 did you not trust the process? You know what I'm saying? And then take those jewels and those gems from you asking yourself that question in regards to the previous year, you know what I'm saying, and apply it to 2019. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where you're going to be able to catapult right into your blessing for this year, and catapult into all those things that I'm seeing that's going to pop off this year. But you got to have your foundation, you know what I'm saying? And that confidence is like, confidence is really popping up for me right now. That's what I'm really getting again. Confidence. And then another thing I was saying too, going into confidence and going into trusting the process and moving at your own pace, you know what I'm saying, and trusting your process. I brought up the tortoise and the hare. The story about the tortoise and the hare. In the story, we all know, in the story, the tortoise and the hare, they were running a race, right? The tortoise was moving slow as fuck, but the hare was fucking running. Who won the fucking race? The tortoise. The tortoise won the race. The hare lost the race. Why? Because distracted and it's rushing. The hare got distracted and it's rushing, and it wasn't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? That's oftentimes what happens to us. We try to rush so fast and do everything. You know what I'm saying? I know this for a fact because I do this bullshit my goddamn self. And that's what I was doing last year. And I still kind of found myself getting back into that old pattern. And then when I catch myself, I gotta be like, okay, India, calm down. But like, we find ourselves rushing and running because we think that's more efficient, when in fact, we end up distracting ourselves and forgetting the original goal and the original task. And that's not to, honestly, it's not even to win the race. It's just to move. You know what I'm saying? It's just to move. Because I don't even think, now that I'm thinking about it, this is my little insight. I don't think the tortoise was concerned about winning, for real. He was just concerned about getting there. Amen. He wasn't concerned about winning. He was concerned about getting there. And I could be wrong, but if I was the hare, if I was the tortoise, I wouldn't have been concerned. I would have been concerned about winning. But if I know, oh shit, if I know that I'm a if I know I'm a tortoise and I'm going up against a hare that's faster than me, am I going to be concerned about winning the game? No, because I know I'm not capable of beating that hare. The hare is a hare. I am a tortoise. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the capabilities. I don't have the physical capabilities of a tortoise or of a hare. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm not going to win. So why put that unquantifiable or why put that burden on myself? You know what I'm saying? Why do that to myself? So i.e., in regards to us and what I'm talking about with this reading, why put something on yourself that you are not able to handle or take care of? And then this is a cliche saying, God would not give you anything that you are not able to handle. So if you find yourself kind of like trying to rush the process and push the process, but it's like if everything's working against you and it don't seem like things are going the way you wanted to go, or it's probably because it's not supposed to go that way. You know what I'm saying? Because again, God, universe, spirit is not going to give you anything that you are not capable of handling. You know what I'm saying? And in this time and in the arena of where you are, you may not be able to handle that certain thing that you are trying to handle. You know what I'm saying? For me, I try to do too much at once. I try to do too much at a time. You know what I'm saying? And then my mind gets all everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For me, the best thing for me is to focus on 2 or 3 things at a time. So for 2019, what I've done is I've literally taken 3 things, and more specifically for this month, I've taken 3 things that I'm going to focus on for this month. And that's the only thing I'm going to focus on for this month as far as my manifesting. Okay? And that's it. Anything outside of that, I'm sorry, but you cannot get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't. Then next month it'll be another set of three things. It may be the same three things, or I may change it some way. You know what I'm saying? But you have to do something of that nature so you can allow yourself to be focused in some type of way, because you're gonna get all different types of things thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? And then also another thing that I was talking about too was trusting the process, moving at your own pace, allowing the universe to work in your favor as well and help you. But I was also talking about being flexible and being adaptable, you know what I'm saying, to situations. Because again, for me, with my list that I've made, you know what I'm saying, something might come up that might be outside of what I thought I needed to focus on, but maybe of more importance. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, that was the energy for the 2018, like wrapping up 2018 and then going into 2019. Now for January, what I was getting was that and I'm gonna pull some cards to confirm. I'm gonna pull some cards to confirm in a moment. But what I was getting for January for 2019 for this first month is the same thing. I'm seeing a lot of people starting stuff. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm getting for January is that, you know, continue to work on your healing. Sorry, it's cold outside. So I'm like trying to like stay where the wind is not blowing so heavy. And it was noisy inside, so that's why I'm outside. But for 2019, continue to process the way you process best. Or for January, continue to process the way that you process best. Okay? For me, I've been doing a detox. You know what I'm saying? From people. Next week, I'm gonna try to do a detox from social media. Then a week after that, I'm gonna try to do a body detox. Then a week after that, I'm trying to do another detox. And I'm gonna be doing detoxing, you know what I'm saying, this month. Things so that I can get my mind right. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting for January. And then I'm just seeing a lot of, in that processing, I'm seeing a lot of people starting their stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for example, another example for me. Last year, going back to what I was saying earlier about 2018, last year I set the intention of making my YouTube. So I finally started my YouTube. So this year, what I'm doing is I'm going to become more consistent in doing. I'm in the video. Yeah, I'm almost done. You got to leave? Okay. Okay, that's my roommate. Okay, so we set the intention of last year I set the intention of doing my YouTube. And so this year I'm going to be more fervent, you know what I'm saying, and more consistent on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's something that for the example that I was just giving of what I'm seeing, that's something that I'm going to be doing as far as starting, you know what I'm saying, and getting the ball rolling on and what I'm working on. So that's just an example. So now to confirm and close, I'm gonna draw. So I basically summed up. Oh shoot! What I did in the previous video was I drew 3 cards for 2019, and I drew 3 cards for 2000 I drew 3 I can't fucking talk. I drew 3 cards for 2019, like for the overall energy for this year. But I drew 3 cards for January. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick 3 cards out of the deck. Because it's pretty much the same thing. Like the January and the energy for the year, for me, is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same. It's the same type of energy. So I'm just gonna draw. Oh my god, this fucking wind. Hold on, let me see if I can go inside now. But no, never mind, because she's probably. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Because it's getting chilly out here. And I'm getting cold. That's why I'm like, please don't blow my phone wind. I'm playing with you. Alright, so I'm gonna since the wind is blowing, I'm gonna pick the cards from the deck. So spirit guides, ancestors of the most highest and positive realms, give us cards, or re-give me cards, since The last cards I drew, I had to do this reading all over again. Give me cards for this energy that we got going on. Okay. That didn't want to go back in the deck. That's the same. Okay, so I think this is like kind of the same card, kind of, sort of. The card that popped up before was action and focus, but this card is action and drive. So that's what I'm getting for this one. For that's what I'm getting. Action and drive. So again, that goes back to we're putting some things into motion. Come this month for the new year. And we're setting into motion those intentions that we set from last year, basically, with this card is what I'm getting. Let's see. Oh, I dropped a card. Jesus. It's cold. It's cold. The next cards I'm gonna pick. Okay, so I'm gonna pick two cards. Pick this one. I'm gonna pick this one. Union and harmony. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I got action and drive. And then I got union and harmony. So union and harmony is basically you coming into sync with what it is you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? At your own pace, though. At your own pace. And then you, again, this is going on to what I was saying about, you know what I'm saying? What was I saying? I was talking about, for me personally, for this month, I'm going to be doing a detox. You know what I'm saying? So with that, and I was talking about getting my mind together. So with that, this card, the mental clarity and foundation card popped out of the deck. And setting your foundation. If I'm not mistaken, I did mention that earlier. Setting your foundation. And setting your ground as far as what it is you want to do in your process. And so these two cards, the mental foundation and the union and harmony cards, those are in reverse because it's like these are things that you have to work on. You know what I'm saying? Still. Because again, I see you rushing and it's like, slow down. You know what I'm saying? Slow down. Like, slow down. Like, you've ever seen the conductor of an orchestra where he's like, and he's like doing everything, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's telling you to slow down the pace. Like, okay, now it's time to slow the music down. Slow it down, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going too fast, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. And then with this card, this action and drive card being in the upright, you know what I'm saying? It's like you are rushing and you're rushing and you have to get your mind clear of some of this gunk still, but like you are still moving and capable of moving. You are still moving. I think this is what I was talking about in the live prior to, is that you're still moving. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, you are rushing. And then when you stop rushing, when you slow down, you know what I'm saying, either way you're still moving. You know what I'm saying? It's just more efficient for you in this time to slow down the pace and move where it's best for you to move. And so that's the reading for us transitioning from 2018 and then transitioning into 2019 and then for the month of January. That is the energy that I'm getting. But remember, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush the process. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy everything that you've been through and everything that you're going to go through, the good and the bad, because all of that is to help you process and to move forward and become a better you. You know what I'm saying? So reflect back on 2018. I know 2018 was rough because 2018 was rough for everybody. Reflect on it, but be grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful for it because it's making you who you are. And then all the blessings that's going to come from this year, be grateful for that too. Because y'all got some shit that's about to pop off. Okay? And that's what I'm going to end this live with. Y'all got some shit that's about to pop off for 2019. 2019 about to be the fireworks. Okay, 2019 about to be the popcorn. I don't know. That ain't make no goddamn sense. 2018 and 2019 about to be the popcorn. It just came out the microwave. The pie that just came out the oven. The bun that just came out the oven.
Yeah, because some of y'all having some babies in 2019. Some of y'all having some babies. Some of y'all getting engaged. Pop the big question. Okay, some of y'all making some moves. So be grateful, because be grateful for the process. You know what I'm saying? Because you're healing, and then you're gonna keep healing, but you're gonna keep receiving a lot of blessings as well. So that's what I'm in this live with. Peace, light, and love. Ashe. Please like and subscribe to my channel. No more copyright. No violations. I'm learning. My bad. I was too excited and too hyped. I didn't even know that they was gonna do that. I didn't even know they was gonna do that. But hey, it is what it is. And this reading was better. Okay, this reading was better. It came across way better than the previous reading. So things happen for a reason. And I look cuter. So so anyway, peace, light, and love. Ashe, namaste. The light that is in me is in you. Okay. Okay. Hope everybody having a nice night. I don't normally do no lives at night. At least not on YouTube. So I hope you enjoy the lighting and everything and stuff like that. And but yeah, like and subscribe, comment, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up on my social media. I have finally put my social media in the description. So go ahead, like it, and follow me up, okay? For more readings, because I'm gonna do a whole bunch of readings and stuff. A whole bunch. A whole bunch. Also, I'm gonna be doing some other stuff on this channel as well, not just reading. So I'll be doing readings, I'm gonna be singing, I'm gonna be sharing poetry, and I talked about that in my previous one of my previous YouTube video, the Root Lady. I talked about that a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing all different types of stuff on here. So just stay tuned, subscribe, like, give me suggestions, feedback, say hey, what's up, hello, any of that. All right, thank you guys for watching. Peace, light, and love, and I hope you guys have a nice night.